I literally have every cord and wire possible twisted up together, but that's just my luck and how things go. So I wanted to upload something here about like tremolo picking and whatnot, and just some like how I do it, some other things and whatever. I'm just gonna go over basically how the technique and whatnot, and whatever. So I'm just gonna go get into this because I'm not really like a good teacher or anything, but I'm gonna do my best to show. So I'll have to put the microphone down for a second after this explanation. But for the most part, with tremolo picking, it is all in your wrist. Or well, I say that, but other people, they may be different. I always say that you should not really emphasize using your shoulder or your elbow. You should emphasize using your wrist. And I'll show and explain why in just a second. One reason you should not really utilize using your elbow and forearm and whatnot too much when tremolo picking is because, for one, it's not really good for your arm. Having your arm and elbow just locked in a weird angle doing this will fuck your arm up. It's fine for some people, but later on you can develop something from that. There's actually some things on the internet about it, but it's to each their own. Everyone's technique is their own, and you can play how the fuck you want. I'm not here to really tell you what's wrong and what's right or any of that. So anyway, and another reason I would like to say that you should utilize your wrist is because it's a lot easier on you. It's not fucking up your whole arm while you're doing that technique. And also because tremolo picking is sort of similar to alternate picking. So let me put the microphone down real quick and show you what I mean by that. Yeah, so as you can see, alternate picking and tremolo picking are sort of similar in your wrist movements. So if you capitalize tremolo picking with your wrist, it will also make your alternate picking easier, in my opinion, and you'll be able to tie in both techniques better as well, because you're focusing with your wrist, and all of that technique is similar. It could also help you with sweeps and whatnot too, actually. And a lot of people are turned off nowadays by tremolo picking and black metal style music. They want to say, oh, black metal riffs and such are easy, lol. If that's the case, why isn't everyone doing it? Like, literally. And then everyone wants to discredit black metal and genres similar to it with something like that, when really black metal and other genres similar to it are probably the most stamina utilizing and focused genres of metal. A lot of black metal and whatnot has some of the longest songs in the genre of metal. They take an incredible amount of stamina to play all of it. So I think it's worth it for anyone to at least, try to dabble with some of the techniques and whatnot. Maybe learn at least a couple songs. It'll increase your stamina highly, no matter what, honestly. And it'll just make you a better player overall. And I feel like that's something people don't understand nowadays. Like, they want to learn all these techniques and learn everything, but then they'll have to sit down to do it all, and they can only do it for maybe 30 minutes to an hour before their wrist and everything gets locked up. Stamina is important. In my opinion, you want to build your stamina up as much as you can before you really get into doing too many crazy things. But that's just my take. But anyway, yeah, maybe this will help somebody.